students, how are you today? Today we'll study lesson 3 magnetism. 2000 years ago, the ancient Greeks found a type of black rocks located in an area named Magnesia. This type of rocks has an attraction force to any material made of iron. So scientists called this black rock natural magnet, and its attraction force is called magnetism. This black rock has the ability to attract material made of iron, and it's called natural magnet. Its attraction force is called magnetism. What is the magnetism? Magnetism is the ability of the magnet to attract magnetic materials. Magnetism is the ability of the magnet to attract magnetic materials. What are the types of the magnet? There are two types of the magnet. Number one, natural magnet. Number two, artificial or man-made magnet. Number one, natural magnet. It's a black rock. It's one of the iron ores which is known as magnetite. Magnetite is the natural magnet. Magnetite is the natural magnet, and it is a black rock. And it is one of the iron ores. Magnetite is one of the iron ores, and it is a natural magnet. Number two, artificial or man-made magnet. Artificial, it's made by man. It has different shapes and sizes, such as bar magnet, horseshoe magnet, needle magnet, and ring magnet. Again, artificial or man-made magnet, it's made by man. It has different shapes and sizes, such as bar magnet, horseshoe magnet, needle magnet, and ring magnet. Materials are divided into two types according to the ability to be attracted: magnetic materials and non-magnetic materials. The classification of materials according to their ability to be attracted into magnetic materials and non-magnetic materials. Number A, magnetic materials. They are the materials which are attracted to the magnet, like iron, nickel, steel, and cobalt. Non-magnetic materials, they are the materials which are not attracted to the magnet, like chalk, glass, paper, aluminum, copper, wood, leather, and plastic. The magnetic materials are the materials which are attracted to the magnet. When we approach iron, nickel, steel, or cobalt to the magnet, we will observe that the magnet attract iron, attract nickel, attract steel, and cobalt. These materials are called magnetic materials. But when you approach magnet to chalk, glass, paper, aluminum, copper, wood, leather, or plastic, you can observe that magnet not attract these materials. These materials not attracted to the magnet. So these materials are called non-magnetic materials. They are materials which are not attracted to the magnet. Okay, what are the properties of magnet? What are the properties of magnet? Number one, the magnet has two poles. Number two, the freely moving or suspended magnet always takes a fixed direction, which is north-south direction. Number three, the like or similar magnetic poles repel each other, but the dislike or opposite magnetic poles attract each other. Number four, the magnet is surrounded by an area called magnetic field. Number 1. The magnet has two poles. The two poles of magnet or magnetic poles, two poles of magnet or magnetic poles, the areas of magnet which have the most powerful force of attraction. The areas of magnet which have the most powerful force of attraction, or the areas of magnet at which most of the attraction force or magnetism is concentrated. The attraction force is concentrated in these areas. The attraction force of the magnet is concentrated in these areas or in these regions. In the two poles have the highest attraction force, or the attraction force is concentrated in the two poles. Okay, so two poles of magnet are the areas of magnet which have the most powerful force of attraction, or the areas of magnet at which most of the attraction force is concentrated. Number 2. The freely suspended magnet always takes a fixed direction. If you suspend a power magnet from its middle to move freely, what you conclude or what you observe? The magnet will settle down in a certain direction or stabilize in a certain direction. Again, if you suspend a power magnet from its middle to move freely, you can observe that the magnet will stabilize in a certain direction. The freely suspended magnet always takes a fixed direction. If you move the magnet to left or right, it will stabilize again in the same direction or settle down or settle again in the same direction. So you can conclude that the freely suspended magnet always points to the north-south direction, where north pole of magnet refers to north and south pole of the magnet refers to south. Number 3. Like magnetic poles repel each other, while the dislike magnetic poles attract each other. If you approach two similar poles of two magnets, you will observe that the poles of the two magnets repel each other. The similar poles repel each other. But if you approach two dislike poles of the two magnets, you will observe that the poles of the two magnets are attracted to each other. The poles of the two magnets attracted each other. The dislike poles attract each other. So, like or similar magnetic poles repel each other, but dislike or opposite poles attract each other. Number 4. The magnet is surrounded by an area called magnetic field. What is the magnetic field? It is the area around the magnet in which the effect of magnetic force appears. Magnetic field, it is the area around the magnet in which the effect of magnetic force appears. But magnetic force, it is the ability of the magnet to attract the magnetic materials excited in its field. Okay? Magnetic force is an invisible force. You can't see it. You cannot see it. We use iron filings to see the magnetic field that's formed by the magnetic force. Again, magnetic field, it is the area around the magnet, in which the effect of magnetic force appears. But magnetic force is the ability of the magnet to attract the magnetic materials. The magnetic force is invisible, so we use iron filings to see the magnetic field that is formed by the magnetic force. What is the uses of magnet? Compass is one of the uses of magnet in our daily life. Compass is one of the uses of magnet in our daily life. What is the structure of the compass? Compass consists of light and small magnet or magnetic needle that can spin freely around a fixed axis. Spin equal round quickly. Okay? Can spin freely around a fixed axis, where the north pole of this magnetic needle refers to the north direction of the Earth and its south pole refers to the south direction of the Earth. So what is the importance of the magnet? What's the importance of the magnet? Its use is compass is one of the uses of the magnet. Compass is one of the uses of the magnet. What's the importance of the compass? It is used to identify the main four geographic directions. It is used to identify the main four geographic directions. Thanks for your listening, my dear students, and goodbye.